What's going on, you guys? My name is Morgan and welcome back to another video. So I was planning on a different video and I started it last night, but I was very tired last night from everything that's been going on. So I ended up not doing it. But I saw a video on Facebook today about a lady who was walking her dog and a child actually asked to pet her dog and she said no. And the kid threw a temper tantrum, started talking, just talking. I don't want to cuss on YouTube, but just talking poop, I guess that's the best way to say it, talking poop, about her not letting the kid pet the dog. She was talking to her friend, like, well, this lady won't let me pet my dog, pet her dog, and yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. So, as you guys know, I have Dachshunds, and Dachshunds can be some of the most friendly, but some of the most temperamental dogs. But I do have some that are very, very friendly, and one of those is Mr. Fuzzy. Fuzzy is a 3-year-old tweeny dachshund. Tweeny, he's 13 pounds. He's a brindle. He's super long, super friendly. Loves to give kisses. Never had any aggression problems. Just overall very friendly. He had one of the best parents. He has some of the best parents. His dad was an excellent dog, an excellent stud dog, excellent kid and family dog. Just the best dog ever. So we had some of Chris's friends over. This was about a year ago, and they had three kids. Well, the husband was getting a tattoo done, and the kids were in a different part of the area, a different part of the building with me, and I had Fuzzy because Fuzzy's training for his therapy. He was training for his therapy dog, his therapy dog certification. But in general, we had two separate parts of the shop where I was, and it was separated so I could have the dogs, or some of the dogs. We didn't have this many dogs back in the day. This was almost 5 years ago. But anyways, so they were there. They had 3 kids. She wasn't watching the kids. She pet the kids with me. And so the kids are running around doing everything because I wasn't watching anybody's kids. I had the dogs. I had schoolwork to do. So the kids are running around being absolute monsters. And Chris says, okay, well, why don't you bring Fuzzy to come meet them when they go on their break? And they go back to work. Well, I bring Fuzzy out, and she brings the kids over, and before I could say anything, the oldest boy punches Fuzzy in the face twice. Punches him in the face twice. And he's probably about 6. At least 6. Between maybe 6 or 7. And the mom just starts laughing. And I look at her, I'm like, you're laughing because your kid's just punching my dog in the face. How is that funny? Your kid is punching my dog in the face. And Fuzzy doesn't care. The first one, he doesn't care. He tries to lick the kid. The second one, he gets him square in the eye. And it happened. It happened so fast. And I hadn't had a chance to pull away because my brain was still registering what was going on. He punched him in the eye, and Fuzzy yanked back and was blinking real hard. And even though kids don't have like heavy hits, it can affect a dog, especially when you get them in the eye. The eyes are sensitive. Some body parts on dogs are sensitive. So Fuzzy pulls back, and I'm like, and the mom is laughing her butt off. I'm like, you just watched your freaking kid punch my dog in the face, and that's funny. So I said, you know what? I got to take Fuzzy back. I even tell her, I'm taking Fuzzy back. He's tired. So I take Fuzzy back. Oh, where are the dogs? Bring more dogs out. And Chris asked me, why aren't you bringing the dogs out? And I say, because your kid just punched Fuzzy in the face. Fuzzy is the most tolerant dog I have. And then I have Hershey. That kid punches Hershey in the face, she's going to get upset. Your kid just punched my dog in the face. It is your responsibility to keep an eye on your kids and to keep your kids from acting like heathen little monsters. But no, you let your kid punch my dog in the face. My dog is the most tolerant dog, and you're lucky he didn't get aggressive or that he doesn't suddenly have problems with kids, because that's how issues start. And you know what the funniest part is? About 6 months later, they wanted to get a dog from me. And I told Chris, I said, that isn't happening. Their kids are punching my dog in the face. And they already have 2 dogs. They have an Akita, which with Akitas aren't particularly dog friendly or kid friendly. Now, I know there are some that are, but in general, their temperament isn't directed towards kids or dogs. So I decided, I'm not letting them have a dog because they have an Akita. Well, they got rid of the Akita and then came back. Well, can we have a dog now? And I didn't even tell them that they had to get rid of the Akita, but they got rid of the Akita and they said, well, we don't have a dog now. We want a dog. So I still wouldn't give them a dog. I had to adjust because the light is shining in my face. But I still wouldn't give them a dog because I don't believe in, you get rid of your dog just so you can get another. And I don't want my dogs a part of that situation where your kids don't know not to punch a dog in the face, because even dachshunds have a breaking point. Then they went and got a bulldog pit bull, got rid of that dog, and still want a dachshund. Well, I ended up blocking them on everything. Chris, I think, still has them unblocked, but they won't deal with him. They want a dog from me, which I'm not going to do that. But it's your responsibility to keep an eye on your kids. It's your responsibility to teach your kids what's right and wrong. It is not my responsibility to babysit your kids and teach your kids, don't punch a dog in the face, because eventually you're gonna get bit. It might not be by my dog, but it will be by a dog. Dogs are tolerant depending on their breed, and only to a certain extent. You keep punching a dog in the face, you're gonna make the dog upset. But it is also up to my discretion as a dog owner to decide who is allowed to pet my dogs and who are not. And that's the main reason we keep a lot of kids away from our dogs, unless it's under certain circumstances where I know, the parents are going to watch the kids. There are certain circumstances where I'm okay with it, but there are also certain circumstances where I know your kid is a brat and do not want your kid near my dog, because your kids are handsy and mouthy and mean, and most likely are going to harm my dogs and could cause problems for my dogs in the future. I mean, there's just certain discretion that comes with being a pet owner, a dog breeder, and having kids that people seem to forget. But it's just certain discretion that I have to decide. Not everybody can pet my dogs or come near my dogs because of that one instance, and you never know where the problems are going to be. So you have to be careful, and you have to use almost discretion to decide. But anyways, that's that story time video. What is your take on letting everybody pet your dogs, or kids petting your dogs that you don't know? I feel like there's just a certain discretion involved and certain times where it's not allowed, and that you have to be careful. But anyways, leave a comment down below in the description on your take. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. See you guys later.